What's up, guys? Welcome into College Football Uncensored, our weekly video series going over our favorite moments from social media and college football from the week that was. And I'm your host, Chris Marler. We got a special co-host this week. Yeah, that's right. That's bourbon in a coffee mug that I've been drinking since 11 a.m. this morning. And I don't care if you judge me, because I'm dead inside now that Tua is out for the rest of the season after what happened in Starkville, Mississippi this weekend. Let's start in Starkville, where, all of our hopes and dreams for the College Football Playoff shattered. Starkville is a unique place. If you haven't been, it's like an Auburn, but with even less fun things to do. It's basically just like one giant abandoned corn maze that no one finds appealing unless you're from there, you work there, or you're stuck in said corn maze. If you know anything about Davis Wade Stadium, you know that for 3.5 hours every Saturday, people ring cowbells just incessantly. However, they stepped their game up to a whole new level for that home field advantage. That's right, bats. Bats.
Now you're putting the whole station in jeopardy.
Yeah, well said, Brian Fantana. I kind of feel bad for the PA announcer because imagine having to make this just subtle slip. Like, oh, by the way, here's the team captains. Make sure you stop by the souvenir store and get yourself a new t-shirt. And by the way, also duck and cover because there's feral rabies bats flying all around the stadium. Let's leave Wayne Manor in Gotham and head to another school in Mississippi as Ole Miss took on LSU in the world-famous Magnolia Bowl. I didn't even know this was the name of a rivalry or the trophy they actually play for. And listen, if you don't really care about what I'm saying, don't feel bad, because neither did the players as they left the trophy on the field after the game. Yeah, what a savage move. I mean, listen, you could call this arrogance, you can call it dismissive. Let's call it what it also is, and that is the ultimate power move. LSU put up 700 yards of offense and 58 points, and then left this crappy trophy on the field where it was supposed to be given to them. And honestly, with good reason. This doesn't look like a trophy. Whose grandpa whittled this thing? This looks nothing like a trophy. You don't want this in your trophy case. What is this? This looks like something you'd be sitting in while you're waiting to get your table called at a Cracker Barrel on Sunday afternoon. I will say tip of the cap to LSU for doing something I think we all wish we could do every Christmas when my idiot 5-year-old nephew Tanner gives me a macaroni necklace for a present. Moving on to an actual rivalry, the Deep South's oldest real rivalry. Auburn and Georgia met together for roughly the 1,000th time. It was a great game, but I think I speak for everyone when I say I would have much rather spent that 3 hours watching this right here. Derek Brown, DeAndre Swift's dad, cage match? What playoff committee do we have to talk to make this happen? Honestly, I'd probably watch anything if it meant I didn't have to watch Bo Nix try to complete a forward pass. But this would be must-see entertainment. Something that was, I wouldn't say must-see entertainment, but a giant train wreck that we couldn't get out of. Late in the first half, a student photographer on the Georgia sideline was run into by two players and Brian Harrion and knocked unconscious. Everyone in the entire stadium was concerned. Everyone. Except Gary Danielson. Honestly, I wish I was as committed to anything as Gary Danielson is to being unlikable. What do you say to this? This entire exchange was like, if you've ever been out with one of your friends that's way drunker than everyone else and doesn't realize there's a kid around and keeps cussing and then sees the kid and is like, oh, my bad. That's basically Gary Danielson. A drunk uncle at midnight mass. This was probably his worst moment, and that's really saying something. Once this happened, we can't show you the replay of her getting knocked out because, one, we're not terrible people, and two, we would get sued by CBS. And to help you really take in the moment, we've got this slow motion reenactment of a train wreck, and then I will read you the transcript of everything Gary Danielson said. I think it's KJ Britt over there, number 33. Maybe he's the guy that's injured on the sideline. No, it's a person. It's a person on the sideline. Oh, it's a person. Oh, okay, it's a person. Gotcha. Oh, well, it seems like Britt's fine and Brian Harrion's fine. Just the one girl, the one person on the sideline, she's not fine. It looks to me like it's a person who was trying to take a picture on the sideline is the one that got run over. Yeah, I think it's a young lady, Gary. It's a young lady. That had to be some of the most uncomfortable 45 seconds of television that has ever aired on CBS. And that honestly is saying a lot because that's a station that aired Walker, Texas Ranger, and 2.5 Men for 9 years apiece. That is all we have for this week for College Football Uncensored. We will close with one video that I'll watch and cry myself to sleep with for the next several months. The voice of an angel, Tua Tagovailoa, playing the ukulele before surgery. Get well soon, man. We're all pulling for you here. Yeah, eat your heart out, Jason Mraz.